Hello, this is Beacon of Light. Welcome to my channel. And today I want to be talking about actually the third dream that I had. And well, actually it's two dreams. I actually had two more dreams that I want to talk about. But again, these both dreams that I had, they're very similar. So this is the reason why I wanted to discuss them in this one video. So I'm going to begin with the first dream. So the first dream started where my ex invited me to New York. He invited me to New York, and he said, the bus is gonna come around this time, and if you don't come by this certain time, then I'm gonna leave you. I'm going to leave you. And I was a bit happy and excited. I was like, oh my goodness, my ex-boyfriend, he's inviting me to go to New York. Why is he inviting me to go to New York? We're not together anymore. So I thought to myself, oh my goodness, maybe, he's inviting me, because he still likes me or still have feelings for me. I don't know what's going on, but I'm excited and I'm going to go, So I knew that he liked me, and I knew that he still had feelings for me. I knew this because he wasn't, like in the dream, like I knew he wasn't the type of person that he would invite somebody unless he really likes them or gets along with them. So I took that as a good sign. So I said, okay, he's invited me as a friend, but deep down inside, I know that he's invited me because he still has feelings for me, even though he's not admitting it to himself. So I knew, I was like, for sure, this is like a date. For sure, this is a date. And again, he seemed a little bit angry, and he seemed like he had that he was still full of resentment towards me after what happened in our relationship. So he was still angry and full of resentment, and although he was full of resentment, at the same time he still had feelings for me. He just didn't, at the time it seemed like he just didn't want to admit it. So now he said, oh, going back to the beginning, if you don't hurry up and take the bus at this certain time, because we need to go to New York, then I'm going to leave you. I'm going to leave you. So at this, so I was like, oh my goodness, I was trying to rush and I was trying to hurry up and pack my clothes, because I was worried that if I did not get my things in time, that he was going to go to New York and leave me. So again, I was a bit uncomfortable because I felt as though that I was being rushed. I felt as though that I was being rushed, and I didn't want to pack my things so quickly and leave, but I felt as though that I had no other choice. I had no other choice, and I didn't want to miss this opportunity. I thought to myself, if I don't leave now, then I won't get the opportunity to work on my relationship with him. This man still wants to be with me. So again, to whoever this word is for, this person is coming back into your life. This person is coming back into your life, trying to be your friend at first. He's trying to be your friend at first. And this person, when they try to get back with you, they're going to be a bit mean towards you. They're going to be a bit mean towards you because they're still full of resentment towards you and what happened during the relationship. But then at the same time, they're going to have feelings for you, but they're not going to tell you. They're going to try to hide their feelings for you. And again, this person is coming back to you because they want to work things out. And they want, like I said, they want to work things out with you. They want to work on the relationship with you again. So this is a good thing. But now, the only problem I have with that a little bit is only because I feel like you're still walking on eggshells for this person to make them happy. In the dream, the part when this person or my ex-boyfriend told me, when he said, oh, hurry up, you need to hurry up and get on this bus. If not, I'm going to leave you. So this symbolized that you're trying to hurry up and not miss the opportunity. You just don't want to miss this opportunity. Basically, he's like, well, I need to hurry up. I need to hurry up and rush this, because if not, if I don't have the opportunity now, then I'm never going to get the opportunity again with this person ever again, you know? And again, it seems like you don't want to rush the relationship. You don't want to rush the relationship because you're afraid. And you don't want to rush the relationship because you feel like uncomfortable. Like, oh my goodness, I don't want to rush this relationship because I know that this person is interested in me, but I feel as though that he's rushing the relationship and I feel uncomfortable. But at the same time, I'm going to do it anyways. Even though I feel uncomfortable and I don't want to rush the relationship, I'm only going to do it for them because I still love this person. I still love this person. And, so again, you're doing something that you don't want to do. And you're doing it for them. And you're afraid that if you don't hurry up and get things in order or in time, then you feel as though that they're going to leave you. You feel as though that they are going to go and leave you. Again. And the reason why you're doing this is because you're afraid that they will leave you again like they did before. You're afraid that if you don't do what they ask of you, then you will never get the chance or the opportunity to work on the relationship with them again. So pretty much you're walking on eggshells for this person once again. Once again, you're working on eggshells for this person again. Like the way that you used to when you were together with this person before. And I feel like this person has not changed much. And if you continue to be with them, you're going to find a new unhappiness with them. So again, you need to be careful with people like this because I feel like you're always... I feel like you always have to be the one to do things for them. Like you're walking on eggshells for them. Like you're a little bit submissive, And if they ask you to do something, then you're going to do it. And this is not good for you to be in a relationship like this. It is an unhealthy one. You seem like you're too cold. You're too codependent on this person and you're relying on this person too much emotionally. And again, if you end up with them, then you're just going to find a new happiness with them. Like I said, sometimes there's situations where you don't want to leave the person because you love them. And because you're afraid that you can't find anyone better. It's like, you know what? I love this person and I want to be with them. Even though there's some things that they're making me do that I'm uncomfortable with, it's okay. It's not that big of an issue. If they want to rush the relationship, I guess I can rush it. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, I've been with them once before. So what's the big deal? What's the big deal of them rushing it? We've been in the relationship before anyways, but it's not about that. It's about you. Are you comfortable with the situation? Are you uncomfortable being rushed within this situation? So again, you're just doing these things to make them happy again. You're afraid of losing them, and that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So in the King James Version, it says Isaiah 41:13. It says, "For I, Lord thy God, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear no, I will help thee. I will help thee." So again, you don't have to be afraid because God will always be there to help you. He will always be there to help you. And again, God is saying, you can find better. There's better out there, and God can see this. And even though you can't see this right now, just know that God can. And don't worry because, like I said, God, he's always working behind the scenes. Even though you don't see it, but he is working behind the scenes. So again, he wants better for you. He has a better person in store for you. But the question is, will you go back to that person, or will you have patience and wait on God so that he can send someone better who will love you better and treat you the way you deserve? So again, if you have patience and wait on God, then he will bring you someone better and bring you this beautiful gift. So again, in KJV, Romans 8:25, it says, But if we hope for that we see not, then do we have patience to wait for it? So again, in Romans 8:25 it says, but if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it. So this is what I put. We must have hope. We must have hope for the things that we cannot see. Even though you cannot see it right now, just know that if you have patience and you wait for it, that God will help you. God will help you. And then afterwards, he will reward you. So again, I actually have another dream very, 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 very similar to this one. So I'm going to be talking about that right now. And I apologize. This video is going to be a bit long. So this is dream number 2. It's going to be very, very similar to this one. But this one, it's a bit more different. So I'm going to begin with this dream. So I had a dream again with the same ex, where me and my ex, we were trying to work out the relationship. And when we did, we got back together. But then only this one, in this dream, later on, I became pregnant. So then later, I asked him, hey, do you mind getting tested? And he says, why do you want me to get tested? Get tested for an STD. And I said, look, the reason why I wanted him to get tested was because I knew that he dated this woman who I believed was a bit loose. And I was afraid. I was like, look, I just want you to get tested. I just, I feel uncomfortable. And then he got really upset with me and he felt offended that I even asked him that. I was like, look, I'm not trying to offend you. I just want to make sure that I'm safe and that you're safe. So then when I explained it to him this way, then he quickly calmed down and then he all of a sudden changed his mind. Now in this dream, everything turned out great. He got tested. Everything was good. Then afterwards, as I was still pregnant again. I was still pregnant. There's these certain things that he wanted me to do, at nighttime with him in the same bed. But I felt uncomfortable because there were certain things that I couldn't do because, I was pregnant. And I felt like he was forcing me to do certain things when I was pregnant, and I could not do those things. I was like, look, this is very uncomfortable for me. I'm not able to do it. But then again, I let him do whatever he wanted with me because I loved him. I was like, you know what? We're back together. What's the big deal? Even though I feel uncomfortable with it, it's not like I'm going to be pregnant for very long. So then again, he was making me do things that I didn't want to do while I was pregnant, but I still did it for him anyway, just to make him happy. So then, again, we began talking for a while, and then he said, hey, look, I was wondering if you can help me in the grocery store. I said, yeah, it's not that big deal. I can help you. So when we got back together, I started to work in his old grocery store again because that was his job. He used to work at the grocery store. So when I got back together with him, I decided that I was going to work with him again in the grocery store. I wasn't too thrilled about it. I wasn't so happy working in the grocery store with him again. But, again, I just was working there just to make him happy. So then as we were working, he said, hey, I was wondering that, I worked on Saturday. We've been working together for this whole weekend. I worked on Saturday and, I'm tired. And I was wondering if I can take Sundays off, And I said, okay, that's fine. You can take Sundays off because he said that he worked on Saturday. I said, okay, you can take tomorrow off. It's not that big of an issue. It's not that big of an issue that you take Sundays off. I'll work on Sundays, I'll take Saturdays off, and then you take Sundays off. So then I decided, okay, I'm going to work on Sundays. Not that big of a deal. So then on Sunday, I was working by myself. And then in the afternoon, on Sunday. I was like, I'm just going to close the grocery store just for lunchtime. So I closed the grocery store around 12 at lunchtime because I just wanted to take a lunch break. So then when I took a lunch break, I decided to go to the playground. And then when I went into the playground, I saw my aunt. And she's like, hey, how are you doing? She's like, what are you doing here? I said, I closed the grocery store for lunchtime. I'm just taking a little break. And then she said, oh, you know that I seen your ex-boyfriend, and he was making these grocery deals with this young man at the park. I was like, oh, really? I was like, yeah. So I was like, yeah, we're starting to work in a grocery store. Again, that's all. So then that's how the dream ended. That's how the dream ended. And yeah, so again, this dream is very similar to the other one. Like I said before, again, I feel like I'm gonna read what I wrote down. I feel like you're happy, but you're going to love a new happiness with this person, and you're gonna go back to the same old routines. Nothing's really changed, and you're still gonna continue to make this person happy and putting them first again. Like I say, it's okay if you want to be with this person, but I feel as though I just feel as though it's important to think about your happiness too. If you're going to work it out again with this person, just make sure that you're thinking about yourself too. Don't put your dreams or your goals aside for this person again. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. And again, if you're going to go out with this person again, just make sure that you're not walking on eggshells for them. Again, it's your choice. If you want to be with this person, it's your choice. Like God says, this is your choice. If you want to be with this person, it's okay. You can be with this person if you want to, but just know that I have something better in store for you. If you want to be with this person, it's fine. I'm not going to condone you. I'm not going to say that you cannot be with this person. You can be with this person, but I'm just letting you know that I have a bigger gift behind me. I have a bigger gift. I have a bigger gift. A much better gift. And again, like I said, if you want to go on this road and work it out with this person, then go ahead. But again, you're just going to find yourself in this new unhappiness with them over and over and over and over again. Like I said, but if you decide to go on the road where God is directing you towards, just know that he will find someone better. He will find someone better. He has somebody better in store for you. But like I said, it's better that you go, like I said, it's your choice. It's really your choice. But again, the same arguments might come up. The same, you're doing everything for this person again. So not saying that this person is necessarily a bad person, but it just seems like you do a lot for this person. And this person also, gives back, and I'm not saying not as much as you do, but you do a bit more, just a little bit, and you don't want to, like I said, it's your choice. If you really love this person, you work it out with them if you want to. But then, God will always, like he said, you can stay with this person, but I have someone better in store for you. I really do. You can be with someone who's going to respect you a bit more. You can be with someone who's more in alignment with you. You can be with someone who's even more equally yoked to you. You can be with someone who, who you don't have to walk on eggshells for, So this person that I have for you is a bit better. And I feel as though that if you walk away from this person, you're still going to be happy, but you're going to be happier. You're going to be happier. So again, in this dream, I'm just scared. Like if you go back to that person, like God says that, nothing's really going to change. You're still going to be, this person's not going to change. It's not going to change. They're really not. And that's why God is saying, like warning you almost a little bit, saying, hey, you can find someone better. I just, God doesn't want you to be in the same place again. He doesn't want you to be in this relationship again. So you can be in this new unhappiness, For that, you can start over with a new person, fresh. And then you can be in, would you rather be in a relationship where you're going to find unhappiness again? Or would you rather be in a relationship where you can actually find happiness? See, that's the question. So again, I'm going to say a little prayer for you. So let me start with this prayer. So again, I pray in the name of Jesus. I pray in the name of Jesus that you grant this person enough wisdom and discernment in their life in order to help them make the best decisions in their life. May you always take care of them, and may you always protect, watch, and guide them in their path. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. So again, this is Beacon of Light. Thank you for watching my channel. I apologize as this video was so long. I really do apologize for it. I just thought that these two dreams are really important for you. I think that this information, I think that it helps, I don't want to see anyone out there not being in a relationship, in a new unhappiness. I know, and I can speak from experience myself with this type of situation as well. It's not easy. I'm going to admit it's not easy, but if you meet a new person, trust me, it's going to be so much better. I know that you're afraid. You're like, oh, I'm so used to this person already. I love them. I'm still in love with this person. Yes, it's true. You're still in love with this person, but you're still nothing's going to change. And you're still going to live that unhappy life again. So make sure that you really think about what you're doing and pray to God. If you want, you can say the same prayer that I just said right now. Just pray to God and tell him, please, to give you enough, wisdom and discernment to know, if this person is the best person for you, So again, I pray that God gives you enough wisdom and discernment to, I hope and pray that God gives you enough discernment and wisdom to know who I don't want you to be in a new unhappiness, So again, I just hope and pray that God gives you enough wisdom and discernment to know who should be in your life and who shouldn't be in your life. So again, this Beacon of Light. Have a blessed night. Thank you very much for watching my channel. Thank you so much. Bye.